Hey, it's Miss. I don't know. I'm just rambling today. I'm tired. Last night I actually got a full night's sleep and I woke up and I am more tired than I have been all week long. So don't ask me what that's about because I don't even understand. I just feel out of it. It's been a really weird few days, and this weekend is going to be even weirder. The boys leave tomorrow for one of their annual boys only camping trips. They're going to be going with all of Seth's family, or the males in Seth's family. They go up to a lake and they camp and they fish and they have a great time. So they're leaving tomorrow once Caden gets out of school, and they'll be back on Sunday. And I am going up to Mendocino, to a city called Caspar, to see a band called the Blind Pilots with a girlfriend of mine, Casey. We're going to go to a bar up there and spend the night, spend all day tomorrow at the Ocean First. So I'm excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and something that I haven't done in a long time, and so I think my life could definitely use this shake-up. Usually when the boys are gone on their camping trips, because they take 2 male-only camping trips a year, I go to my mother-in-law's house and we spend all of our time talking. So this is a little different, but I'm excited. I think it'll be a good thing for me to shake it up a little. And then Saturday, hopefully, I'll be able to make it down to San Francisco to do the big pink ribbon photo shoot. I'm really, really excited. It's going to be held at Crissy Field Park. And I haven't seen Kim and Asa in a while, so I'm really excited to see them too. I really just adore them, and Asa's been all over the place since I last saw him, and the big pink ribbon has been all over the place. So that's cool. I want to hear all of his stories, so I'm hoping I can make it there. I live in Sacramento, so Caspar is 4 hours northwest of me. So that's where I'm going tomorrow, and then I'll be driving home Saturday morning, and hopefully I'll make it from Sacramento to San Francisco, which is about an hour and a half depending on traffic. So I'm going to be doing a lot of driving. And then on Sunday, it sounds like Jenna and I are going to be meeting at the state capitol and doing a walk for breast cancer awareness too. So I'm going to be really, really busy. And then of course once the boys get home, I'll have tons of laundry to do so that Caden has clean clothes towards school this next week. It's just been, I don't know, it's been crazy. Not getting any sleep this week has really, it's been almost 2 weeks actually. And I don't understand why. I am used to taking a sleeping pill, a prescription sleeping pill, and then sometimes a Vicodin too, right before I go to sleep, usually like around 11:30, midnight. And I usually just conk out super fast, and I sleep until 8 or 9, you know, depending. But the last few weeks, I haven't been able to fall asleep until about 4 a.m. And then I'm up again at 9. Every once in a while I've slept till 10, but usually I'm up somewhere between 8 and 9. It's just killing me. I just cannot fall asleep before 4. If I lay in bed, I just lay there and I toss and I turn and I'm miserable, or I come out here and I read blogs or I watch TV and I'm just miserable. And so there have been a few times this week where I've taken a muscle relaxer and my sleeping pills. I'm still not sleeping, and I wake up at 8, 9, and I'm mostly awake. I don't really feel groggy. I don't want to get out of bed, but I can. Now last night I took my sleeping pills, and then when I crawled into bed I took a muscle relaxer. I took them 2 or 3 hours apart, which I've been trying to do this last week, but it didn't work until last night. Last night I fell asleep like around 12:30 and slept until 9:30, and I did not want to wake up. If it was not for my alarm, I would have kept sleeping. So I don't know. I get dead tired during the day. I mean, just dead tired. I just want to. Well, I've fallen asleep on my 2-mile walk every day. And it's scary. I don't like that, you know. And so I've gone to bed and tried to take a nap, and usually I can't sleep when I try to take a nap. And I'm afraid if I nap, I won't sleep at night. But whether I nap or not, it doesn't seem to make a difference. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just been a really odd week. My aunt called me yesterday, and my grandfather, he has diabetes, and he has to have his leg amputated this week. He already had to have one done a few years ago, and now it's time for the other one. And apparently everybody found out last week, and everyone assumed my mom would tell me. Thanks, Mom, keeping me in the dark. I appreciate that. So my aunt had to call, and she was wondering why I hadn't called my grandparents. I didn't know. And they think it'll be this weekend, and they're not completely sure if he's going to make it. No, I think that they're fairly sure that he'll do okay, but there is some concern that his heart may not be strong enough. He has had some heart problems in the past. But it's really hard because this is the only grandfather that I've ever had. I know his wife, my grandmother, and I knew her mom, my great-grandmother, before she passed away a few years ago. And I knew my first stepdad's great-grandmother. And I still have like a spiritual grandmother who I've had for most of my life. But her husband died over 10 years ago. And I had met my real dad's mother when I was younger, and I've met her once as an adult. So I've always had grandmothers somewhere in the vicinity of my life, but I've never actually had grandfathers except for my grandpa Frank. And it's the scariest thing in the world to think that something could happen to him. You know, I really love him a lot. I think he's a great guy, and I don't know. I've been in the ICU with this man as he's coding on the table. And even then, I was sad for what he was going through, but I knew he would be okay. I don't know. This is just scary to me. It's really scary. I was talking with a friend of mine yesterday, telling them about it. And they said that they lost their great-grandpa a week ago on Sunday. He went to the doctor to have his leg amputated, got a staph infection, and his kidney shut down, and he died. Yeah. So it's scary to me. And then today, walking home, I wrote a post a few weeks ago about a man named Joseph who I had met on my walk from when I go to pick Caden up from school every day. And he, interesting fellow from Lebanon, you know. It was always interesting to sit and talk with him and his wife Mary. And I have to admit, I'd been kind of avoiding them a little bit. They could be very overwhelming. But this last week, every day I'd walk past, and I never saw them outside, and it kind of worried me. And so finally today, I just bit the bullet and stopped by to see him, and I'm glad that I did. I found Mary in the house. She's just sobbing her eyes out, Joseph had died. Her husband died on the 5th. And I feel bad. He'd even called me before, and I never returned his phone calls. I should have stopped by something. I don't know. I missed the funeral and everything, and I feel bad. I mean, he's just a neighbor. But I guess that's just me. I just feel bad. Feel bad about stuff I can't control. No, I don't know. I guess I feel like I could have done more. I don't know. I mean, in hindsight, I'd only known him for a little while, and so I feel guilty that I didn't push myself to make more of an effort to spend time with a lonely old man, you know, a few weeks before he died. So that's kind of eating away at me right now. I don't like that feeling. And I just, so much stuff to blog about, and I just didn't want to write any of it. So here I am, I'm rambling again, and I probably won't be blogging at all tomorrow, since Casey and I are going to be leaving here at noon, and I'll be spending all morning getting the boys ready and you know, getting Caden home from school and getting him ready to go. He's very, you know, it's weird because he's kind of caught between two emotions. He's really, it kind of hit him hard when I explained to him what happened to Joseph, and I didn't expect that at all. But he's very, very excited about going camping and catching a fish, and so hopefully on Monday, which will probably be my next post, I'll just have a ton of pictures to share and good things for the weekend. So we'll just see how it goes. Hope you guys will all miss me after my rambling post here. Don't forget to check out CB. She's got something new going on tomorrow for Blogstock Friday. And oh, I am the new interviewer over at the Bad Girls Club. So if you think that you're bad enough, send me an email and I'll grill you. Maybe you'll show up on the Bad Girls Club. So hope you guys all have a really great weekend, and thank you for watching this whole rambling post.